friends, welcome back to our table. It's the trucker and the nurse, and this week he did the shopping.
Yes, I did. I got a couple of wines and some cheeses, all at a great price. So let's get right into it.
Let's do it. Trucker, so what did you pick up today?
All right, so today I picked up some Bogle wines. They were on sale at Safeway for about $7.99 each.
Wow.
So I said, let's go with that. That's a good deal.
Yep.
Cheers.
Right away, it makes me think of a grapefruit. Not very sweet.
It's funny that you mentioned that because she's not very familiar with a lot of the wine characteristics.
Not.
But grapefruit is one of the main characteristics on a Sauvignon Blanc. You're gonna get some grassy notes, citrus, grapefruit, honeysuckle at some point, but this one is not on the sweeter side. So for me, this is a very well-balanced Sauvignon Blanc, and it kind of highlights every real true aspect of what you want from a Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay. I really like it. I think in the past we've tried some sweeter ones that I like a little more than this one, but it's still really good.
So we're gonna try some boars and cheese.
Yeah, so this cheese, I'm sure everybody has tried it at least once in their life. It's amazing. You can have it on crackers, sandwiches, hamburgers, almost anything that you want to put it on. It's a garlic and herb flavor, so.
I found this cheese at grocery outlet for guess how much? $1.99.
Wow, you can't beat that.
Can't beat that. So let's go ahead and give it a try.
Yes.
Also, along with that, we're gonna use that bread that we had from our episode just last week. Although for us, it's only been about 5 or 6 days.
Yep.
I decided to put a little olive oil on it, toast it up nice and toasty, and we'll go ahead and use that. What I've noticed is that we need to get a lot of cheese on there because this Costco bread comes through really strong. So let's give that a taste and try it with the wine. I really love this cheese. It's kind of nostalgic for me in a sense because we used to carry this cheese in my house quite often when I was a kid. My mom would buy this stuff all the time. Okay. With the wine, I think the wine just kind of washes out the cheese. The bread is really strong, so I taste a lot of the bread. I wouldn't say it's a pear, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would prefer to have the cheese with crackers personally.
Yeah.
It's not bad together.
Come on, this cheese by itself, it's a party pleaser, so.
Yeah, it's delicious, honestly.
Definitely.
So for 99 cents, I'd love to go stock up on that.
Those burgers that we had just the other day.
Yes, that would have been perfect that day.
We're probably gonna put some boars and cheese on some burgers next time.
So, Trucker, what else did you pick up?
So I found some Galbani mozzarella cheese. This fresh mozzarella cheese was on sale for $3.99.
Wow.
Already sliced up, so I said, why not?
I have taught you well. I mean, in all honesty, who doesn't love fresh mozzarella?
I mean, fresh mozzarella is so easygoing.
Most likely this week I'll be having this for lunch on salads and things like that, but together it kind of washes each other out.
Definitely, I don't think the cheese stands up to the wine. The wine itself has a nice pronounced flavor, and the cheese is just kind of so mellow. We need something else on that cheese.
It's like your average fresh mozzarella, but add some basil, some tomatoes, or something with more flavor.
That's a whole nother episode though. So
yeah.
If you want to see us do that, then you know we got some fresh basil right outside because we just started doing our own little quarantine garden. But I wouldn't consider this a perfect pair. So let's just move on to the next.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is some Bogle Chardonnay. Yeah. Like I said, we got this for $7.99. It was on special right now. So go ahead and pick you up some Bogle Chardonnay. You can find it anywhere.
And like I said, you will be shopping alone more often.
Looks like I got myself a new job.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The first thing I thought of was apple juice.
Wow, yeah. Gosh. especially coming from the Sauvignon Blanc. Coming off the Sauvignon Blanc, this has got a really little sweet apple kick to it. Like,
yeah.
right off the top.
It's good. I like it.
And then I'm tasting a little oak. And a slight bit of butter on the finish too.
I get the butter.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely apple all the way on that one.
Buttery apple juice.
Buttery apple juice with a little toasted French oak.
That's my take.
Nah, American oak.
I wouldn't know about that. What is the difference with American versus French oak? Heck, Trekker.
French oak tends to be a little bit more mature, so it's got a deeper, rich caramel flavor. American oak is a little bit younger, so it's got a very light toasty. It tends to be a little bit more abrasive, but in a good way.
Okay.
Vanilla too.
Now that you described it, drinking it, I can pick up on that.
Let's go ahead and try this with the Boursin garlic herb cheese
Yes.
that we got for $1.
All right. $1. I am ready to stock up on this and throw it in the freezer.
Does anybody know if we can put this in the freezer? I am struggling with the cheese.
Thinking about apple juice and this cheese, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. It changes the flavor. I can't quite describe it. I have no words. How would you describe that?
Honestly, I'm very confused.
Okay, maybe that's why I couldn't describe it.
Yeah, I'm very confused with what I'm tasting on my palate. The baguette is toasted, so it kind of highlights the toasty notes on the Chardonnay. But the cheese itself is very creamy, rich, and a lot of herbs.
Yeah, which are great.
And I don't know if those herbs go good with the Chardonnay, because the Chardonnay, like we said, it has like a apple taste to it. I would think more like cinnamon and nutmeg. I would think more spices and apples would go good together, but
like you said, I'm confused.
yeah, I'm just really confused with this whole thing.
Yeah, it's not good or bad.
I have no idea what to think about it. We're both stumped.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Try the Boursin. Take a sip of the Chardonnay right afterwards. Leave the cheese on your tongue. It makes the wine really creamy. And vice versa. Honestly, for me, if you put just the cheese and the wine, but you let it marinate on your tongue, it works for me.
But not everybody likes to mix.
Yeah. I recommend you give it a try.
It's not for everybody. It's not bad.
The Chardonnay is tasty though.
It is.
Every sip that I take of it,
Yeah.
it tastes better and better to me. Let's see if the mozzarella can stand up to this wine.
Let's give it a shot.
End up eating all this mozzarella anyways.
It's bad for our stomach.
Well, for those who are lactose intolerant. Not me.
Cheese constipates you, okay?
Oh, too
Don't
much cheese.
overdo it. There's some nursing advice for you.
Right? Some nursing advice. Don't overdo the cheese.
The cheese is totally watered down after that. For me. I don't like it.
It just tastes like a texture. It
Yeah.
has no flavor.
Well, it
after
was
that
okay with the Sauvignon Blanc. With this,
Yeah.
it's even worse. No.
The Chardonnay definitely takes over the cheese completely. I can't taste the cheese after the Chardonnay.
Yeah. This is actually really good.
This is a very tasty Chardonnay.
It is.
Very tasty. Thanks for joining us on another week of A Perfect Pair. The wines were pretty good.
Yeah, I actually found that I love the Bogle wines. It wasn't bad. The Chardonnay was great. I'm definitely going to be picking it up during the week.
Bogle wines are great. We did Sauvignon Blanc and the Chardonnay. We recommend them both. The mozzarella just didn't really stand up to either one of the wines. And the Borgia cheese,
amazing.
Right?
So I would like that with almost anything.
Pick up any one of these Bogle wines that we tried today. However, pairing them up with the cheeses,
you won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed, but you won't be amazed either.
Not the perfect pair.
But let's try next week to find a perfect pair.
See you then.